Star Citizen is a scam. Or at least that's what I've heard from people who haven't given this game a try. All they've seen is the bugs, the breaks, the horrible moments, the 30Ks all caught on YouTube. And the player base, some of the player base complaining on Reddit. Those are the people who say Star Citizen is a scam. But have they ever actually played this game? This game with beautiful, beautiful graphics. I mean, they are beautiful. And I know this is just a hanger and it looks kinda... I mean, it still looks beautiful by itself. But I mean, when you get up there into space, oh yeah. This game is beautiful. Even more so. So I just want to address Star Citizen is a scam, people. It's not. By no means. No, the ship might be a scam. Again, I joke. But Star Citizen is by no means a scam. Whatsoever. Honestly, I'd hedge my bets saying you can't find a game that's better to this level of detail than Star Citizen. No, sure, there's EVE Online. There's, I think it's Odyssey, something like that. And sure, there's man, it just slipped out of my mind. Sorry. And sure, there's all these other space games, right? And a lot of them look, on paper,
Hello, and thank you for contacting.
more polished than Star Citizen. And I agree, they look more polished, but Star Citizen is also trying to do something that those games aren't trying to do. Star Citizen is trying to make a living, breathing world for the players, by the players. And that is hard for any game developer to do. Not to mention, we have our seamless jumps. No Man's Sky, you might say, oh, well, you can jump from one system to another in No Man's Sky. You can. But even their quantum travel is a cutscene. It's a very well hidden cutscene. I mean, it's just like, oh, well, when you go to quantum travel in Star Citizen, you're just going into a cutscene, but you're not. You can still get up and walk around your ship. And when you jump planetary system to another planetary system, from Stanton to Pyro, you are not going into a cutscene. Also, lighting's kind of broken right now. So that means sometimes there's bugs, but it still looks beautiful nonetheless. But you jump ship to ship, or you go through a tunnel, and in that tunnel, sorry, 18. But like I was saying, in that tunnel, you still have to fly your ship and avoid obstacles. You know, I don't know about you, but I have never played another space game where you have to do that. Never. It's always, oh, sit back and relax for like a minute or two. You know, here it's like, say for example, you're in an org and you're coming out of a hot zone and you just need to get everything on board quickly. You just need to get everything on board quickly. You can just throw everything on board, get your ship up, get into quantum travel, and then say your quantum travel takes you 30 minutes. It takes you 5 minutes. Most quantum travels don't take any longer than 5 to 6 minutes. But with that being said, you have the freedom to get out of your ship and go walk around. You have to just throw your cargo in there, and then when you're in quantum, organize it. No other game allows you that freedom. So, as a Star Citizen backer who has spent a good amount of money, then I have to say, this game is no scam. It's really not a scam. And I know the big thing that everybody gets caught up on is, oh, well, you have to pay, thousands of dollars for your ships. No, you really don't. You do not have to pay $1,000 for your ship. $45, I believe. You still get the Mustang. The Aurora has been taken off while they're redoing it and making it gold standard. But $45. That's all it costs to start Star Citizen. And you have your free flies where you can actually test the servers out. Now, in a free fly condition, you're not testing servers in their best ability. And the reason I say that is when I started Star Citizen, free fly would make the servers terrible. So I always say, if you want the good servers, you have to pledge your $45. And when you do pledge your $45, you have 30 days to make your decision if you want Star Citizen or not. So you're not losing anything if you do want to pledge and try the game. You're losing nothing. But with that being said, that's my take. Star Citizen's not a scam. You may call me blind, and whatever else you want to call me, because I believe the game is not a scam. And that's alright. You have your opinions. But I'm just here giving you an informed decision on a game, just in case the people calling it a scam scare you away. You know what I mean? Because those people just don't know what they're talking about. Because most of them, I say most of them because there is the 2 or 3% that, they did play. They tried. And I can give them a thumbs up for that. For at least trying. But out of those people that did try, probably playing on a system that couldn't do it. And that's another thing. You have to play on a system that can run Star Citizen. And by that, I mean I was playing Star Citizen and getting about 20 average FPS on a 10-year-old gaming laptop with a GTX 1060, 3 GB graphics card, which is actually below recommended spec. They do recommend at least a 4 GB graphics card. Right now I'm playing on an 8 GB. And even right now, my GPU is not even being used to its full potential, and you can see just how smooth my Star Citizen experience is. Free armor. I don't want it. I was hoping more for tractor beam. Anyway, but as you can see, you can just see just how smooth my experience is, and I'm not even running on the. I'm running on mid-tier on a mid-tier system. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Sorry for keeping distracted by it. But yeah. So you don't need the most powerful PC to play Star Citizen. You do not need a NASA computer. That's another thing. That's another lie that's been out there. You need a NASA computer to play Star Citizen. No, you don't. You absolutely do not. Again, I'll leave my specs to this computer down in the description just in case you want to know what it is. But it's gorgeous. Sorry. I do step out into some breathtaking areas. And I'm just like, oh, that's gorgeous. But yeah, no, you absolutely can play on like I am. I'll tell you right now, my system is running on an Intel i7 12700K. So I'm on something that's about 3 years old now, I believe. That's my graphics card. Sorry, that's my CPU. Graphics card is a Nvidia RTX 4060, 8GB overclocked from Asus. I'm running on a B660M. B660M motherboard, and I'm running 64 gigs of RAM at 2400 megahertz. That's most important, to be perfectly honest with you. RAM. Star Citizen is a RAM eater. And then it can help a little bit. I do have an AIO installed in my computer. Help keep it really run at its best, the best I can. Just to keep it cool. Nothing good here. But yeah. And they took gold out? That's what I used to come here for, was gold. But now we see what sells for the most. So, it has the K behind it, it means 1,000. And we have cobalt. So we are going to select the location. Actually, can I select it to be the Mercury Star Runner? No, I can't. Damn. Oh. Subcategory. Cargo grid. Still can't buy them. Yeah, and I mean, I'm a veteran. I say veteran because I've been playing Star Citizen for about 3 years. Also, if I get 10 units, that's going to be 339k. And then we select the next best selling one because I just bought them out of Cobalt. But yeah, no, you really don't need a huge computer. Even a basic budget computer will be able to get you the performance specs you're looking for. Okay, and I just spent all my money. What do we get to the performance specs you're looking for to play the game? Doesn't take a lot. And I'm averaging about 50, anywhere from 40 to 60 FPS, depending on where I'm at and what I'm loading, which is really high for Star Citizen. Compared to when I started, I was getting about 15 to 20 FPS. So I've nearly doubled that and then added on. Now, the CPU is not as important as the GPU. In certain areas, some areas it'll flip, so you need to be careful. Areas like Hurston or Area 18, those will batter your CPU, GPU. They really will. They will hurt it like there's no tomorrow. So, just remember that.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, my Argo Atlas. It'll take 2
Your
minutes.
insurance claim has been sent. Thank
But
you.
it's been iffy.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
But yes, as I was saying, Star Citizen, it's not a scam. And that was the point I really wanted to address. So, if you've made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you. And if you like Star Citizen and you want to see more Star Citizen content on my channel, then please like and subscribe to this video. And I will put more Star Citizen content out. And editing has been slow recently because my editing laptop, which was the laptop I spoke about earlier, decided to go kaput on me, and it cannot be saved without $300 to $400 in trying to buy these parts for a 10-year-old computer. So if you want to see more, please click the link in the description of this video to my Ko-Fi. Every dollar counts, and it would mean the world to me. Anyway, thank you, citizens. Thank you, newcomers. I hope to see you in the verse. This is Don Games. Out.